friends. I will try and make this vlog longer than 55 seconds. I'm sorry that I am being such a crap vlogger. See, this is why I stopped vlogging when I was vlogging every day for a year, because nothing happens in my life. I went to work, I came home, I watched Orange is the New Black for a while with my aunt, because she just started watching it, because we just got Netflix on our TV. And that's what I did. And then I was watching YouTube videos. So I didn't vlog because nothing was happening. So I'm sorry about that. And I'm gonna try not to do that again. Because when I saw that I only had one clip to edit, I was like, oh yeah, I'm the actual worst. The actual worst vlogger. So I'm sorry about that. And I'm off today, so more interesting things will be happening than just going to work and watching Netflix. In case you couldn't tell, I filmed a video. This is very intense. The eyes are very intense. So you'll see this, I don't know, in a week or two? I don't know anymore. But I just want to touch on, I did use the Jeffree Star Beauty Killer palette for this look, and I just want to touch on that because I know there's a lot of controversy and drama and yada 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 going on with him. I have chosen to no longer buy anything from Jeffree Star, which, oh my god, he's gonna come out with a new palette, and I've wanted his liquid lipsticks for like forever, but you know, I've known about Jeffree Star, and I've been a fan of his music like way back in the day when I was a little teeny bopper, and I know how he is, not like personally, but I mean, he's always been, I don't want to say he's always been kind of a bitch, but he's always had like some kind of an attitude, and I don't know if that is to hide the fact that he is very like vulnerable inside or something. I don't know what goes on in his head, but he's always been like this. He's always been someone who attacks rather than acts like an adult in a situation. And at first I was like, when the whole Kat Von D Jeffree Star thing happened, at first I was like, oh, that's just how Jeffree is, like, you can't blame him for that, blah blah blah. But then I realized he's been like this since like 2006, so it's been, oh god, 10 years that he's been like this. And if you can't figure out how to act like an adult and handle situations like an adult, and as a proper business person, which he really is now that he has his own makeup line, if you can't get out of your own head to make clear and conscious adult business-like decisions, then I can't. And it hurts me to say that I can no longer support him because he has done so well for himself, but he can't act the way that he's acting anymore. It's been too long for him to act like that. Which, again, it's really sad to say, but I can't support somebody who still acts like they're 15 when it's been 10 years since they've started acting like they're 15. So I am still going to use the Beauty Killer palette because he already has my money for it. He already profits from me having it. So it really doesn't matter, because if I don't use it, then that's my own money, like, still in the trash. And I completely understand if you like disagree with me still. Excuse me. Do you see her? She's pushing me. I can understand if you disagree with my decision to still use the palette, even though I no longer support him and I no longer want to buy anything from him. You have to think about this from a consumer standpoint. I've spent money on this already. He already has my money for it. This has already profited him. So it really makes no difference to him whether or not I use the palette, so I'm going to use it simply because I have it. I'm probably not going to use it as often as I used to, like when I did pretty much a whole like 2 weeks of Jeffree Star Beauty Killer looks. I'm gonna not use it as often, but I'm still gonna use it every once in a while because I do still have it. I'm no longer going to give him my money for any new other products. Does that make sense? I hope this makes sense, and I hope you understand. I totally understand if you don't I understand if you don't understand. I understand if you don't agree with me. I'm not asking you to agree with me. I'm just telling you my thoughts and what I personally have decided to do. So yeah. those are my thoughts.